Hi, everyone. I'm Irina Baker, a spiritual self-awareness mentor, and I'm here with my very long-term client, right? She'll tell us all about it. Stacy Aronica. Hi, Stacy. So we're going to talk about the results. We've been working together for a very long time, and I'm very blessed with my clients. So here I am, very blessed with Stacy. And I would like to ask her questions about what results she got from working with me for so many years, and why she's been staying and continuing on a spiritual path. We're talking about the inner journey home to freedom and power. So let's start. First question, of course, I would like to ask you about: where were you before when you started? I know it's 100 years ago. It seems like, right? We started actually in February of 2016, right? That's correct.
Yes.
February 2016. And now it's been long time. So can you tell us where were you before? And then I guess you can tell us why you came. What made you come to me?
Yeah. So I had basically cleaned my slate to start over in a lot of areas. I knew that I was missing something big, but I had no idea what that was. And so one of my friends was working with Irina, and I was hearing on a weekly basis, pretty much, what her experience was like, what her progress was, and she was getting results. And she was explaining to me in a nutshell that it was different from any other spiritual work that she had done. And I wanted that. Because I had been seeking, I had been doing seminars and retreats and reading lots of books, and I had other mentors, and everything that I couldn't get my hands on, I was doing, and it wasn't enough. And I didn't, as I said, I was missing something. I didn't know what it was. So I just felt this pull to also work with you. And so I reached out.
And it's an interesting story with Stacy, because usually how it works, we usually as mentors have to find our clients, right, and offer them and invite them into working with us. And here Stacy she found me herself. She decided on her own. I told her I was preparing the live event at that time, and I said, can you wait a month, and then at the live event you can sign up? And what did you say, Stacy?
I said, no, I want to start now. When I make a decision and I set my mind to something, I'm going to do it. There was, as I mentioned, this pool, and what I call it now is I call it desire with fire. So it's like you have this desire to do something, but it's like your butt's burning, like you have to do it now. And that's how I felt. I've always had intuition, I've always had strong intuition. It's nothing like the mastery that I have now, but I did have it, and I knew that I needed to work with you.
Right. And obviously we can see that it was true, right? It turned out the right decision, because you stuck with me and I stuck with you. So we're good here. Why did you stay?
Yeah, I stayed because, well, I was getting results. I stayed also not just because of the results, but because, so that same desire with fire that I mentioned, it continued. It was like, I knew I was on the path. I knew that I was doing the spiritual work, and I didn't want that momentum to stop. So it wasn't just the desire, it was also almost that FOMO, that fear of missing out if I didn't continue, because I knew that I was on this accelerated path. I was going at lightning speeds. I was doing something that was different from anything else that I had done before. And I knew that if I had stopped, I wouldn't be moving as quickly, results or not. And so, yeah, that was one of the other main reasons.